Hey everyone, it's Sadai, or you can call me Sai for short. And today we're going to be tasting a George Dickel 8-year aged bourbon whiskey. This bourbon is charcoal filtered, which basically means that it is passed through an activated layer of charcoal to take out any impurities and makes the whiskey a lot smoother and refines the taste of it. I didn't know that either, by the way. In Tennessee, the process is called the Lincoln County process, and this bottle cost me $30 and is 90 proof. If you didn't know, like me, George Dickel actually makes a ton of whiskeys, all the way from bottled and bond to Tabasco finished, and even as long as an 18-year aged bourbon whiskey. The mash bill on this bad boy is 84% corn, 8% rye, and 8% barley. The tasting notes on their website say something along the lines of sweet vanilla that leads into bright hints of cherry and orange, and I'll be tasting it to see if I can taste any of those things. Let's give it a taste. Let's see what it's all about. Smells good. It smells sweet. Has a nice color to it. I mean, it has been aged 8 years, so you'd expect it to get a nice color from those charred barrels that they age whiskey in. You know, usually I say a strong hint of alcohol. This bad boy does not have that. I mean, considering it's 90 proof. It definitely tastes the vanilla. You know, like most bourbons, they always tend to have a nice vanilla-y flavor. And I can definitely taste it in this bad boy. As far as the orange and the hints of cherry, I guess I can taste a tiny bit of orange, or maybe that's just my mind playing tricks on me, because I know that's what George Dickel says about this bourbon in particular. Let's give it another taste to see if we can find anything else in there that is not necessarily in their tasting notes. On the nose, like I said, just pure sweetness, and it is very smooth, so that charcoal filtering process is definitely working, because this bad boy is as smooth as can be. I mean, I guess there could be a little orange in there, but then again, like I said, that could just be my mind playing tricks on me, because I know that's what they say is in it. It is a very smooth and very sweet whiskey. It is not flavored, so definitely not like a flavored whiskey. It's not that, but it's sweet, but not as sweet as you think. It is still whiskey. It is still bourbon. If I had to compare it to anything, I'd probably compare it to, in terms of the closest thing to price and the closest thing to proof, in my opinion, not even in my opinion, just logic, is Buffalo Trace. So they're the same. They're the same same percentage of alcohol, which is 45, 90 proof. This bottle cost me around $30. This bottle cost me around $30. And let's give it a taste. See if it's different. It is different, but let's see how different it is. As you can tell, I do like this Buffalo Trace. It's halfway gone already. Ah. Definitely a brighter nose, I want to say. Kind of more citrusy on this nose than it is on the George Dickel nose. It's not Now that's a very different whiskey. Definitely not as bright on the palate as the George Dickel is. But then again, I don't think this is charcoal filtered at all. I think this is just straight out the barrel. So that could be it. Now this is a very smooth whiskey, and I'm just using it to compare to the George Dickel in terms of price and in terms of proof. Now, if I had to choose one, I couldn't. I like both of them very much. One of these days we'll do a blind taste test and see if one is better than the other, and that way I couldn't, cheat or be biased in terms of what most people consider really good bourbon, and it's also really considered really good bourbon. But like I said, I really do like this Buffalo Trace. As you can tell, it's halfway gone. So I won't pick a winner necessarily, but in this video we are talking about George Dickel. So let's move this out of the way and just finish off the video with, if you like this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I tend to reply to as many comments as I can, basically all of them, because I don't get very many of them. But I definitely, if you're just getting into the game, I know I said that about the Benchmark 8, but I think this is a lot smoother, and for I want not a few extra bucks, because the Benchmark 8 was $11, and this bad boy is $30. But I think for a $30 bottle of whiskey, this is some really good whiskey, and I do think that charcoal filtration really adds to the smoothness and just the balancing and really giving you that sweetness of vanilla, if that's what George Dickel is going for, which in their tasting notes they are. So like I said, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.